Linda's Pantry, and today we've got a little prep ahead for the holiday video. And what I mean by that is, you know, we have such a big meal planned for Thanksgiving and Christmas and sometimes New Year's and Easter. It's nice to get some of those things planned ahead, get them prepped and ready to go for the day of. So it's a little less than a week away, but I'm going to make my rolls now and I'm going to freeze them. And then the morning of, I will take them out of the freezer, let them thaw out, double in size, and bake them off. Beautiful. Now, I did this recipe already, but I lost some footage, so I'm doing this because my family voted that we have this. So this is from Brad and Krista, their recipe from the Big Family Homestead, and I'll leave a link to their channel right up here in the iCard above so you can go check them out, tell them I sent you, and subscribe. They're wonderful. This is a Amish White Bread recipe, only I'm going to use it for rolls. My family absolutely loves these. So let me get some hot water. So you want 4 cups of hot water, and you're going to add 1.5 cups of sugar. And we're going to go ahead and dissolve that. Get your sugar dissolved, and once that looks like it's dissolved, go ahead and add your yeast. I just opened a new bag. Not all of it would fit in my jar, so I gotta use this up. We need 3 tablespoons of yeast. My family loved this so much, they almost made themselves ill by eating all of the rolls I made for dinner when it was enough for 2 dinners. It's okay though. So now we're gonna stir this about and let that yeast feed on the sugar and come alive. You're gonna need, let's see, 1/2 cup of oil, 10 to 12 cups of flour, and because of the humidity in the air and all that, it varies. So, and salt, we need 3 teaspoons of salt. So I'm gonna start some flour over here in the bowl that I'll be starting it in. And I'm gonna knead on the counter. So let's put 4 cups of flour to start. And I have to tell you, I took a batch of these to work, and now I have to make 6 dozen rolls for the girls at work for their holiday as well as mine. So that's okay. Okay, so now you can add your salt in here. 1, 2, 3. And you need the salt to balance. Go ahead and get that kind of mixed together. And I can already tell that my yeast is proofing. It leaves kind of a foamy top to it. It's gonna be good. I've got my oven light on, so that's gonna be the warm environment it's going in. And we'll get our oil. Go ahead and put your 1/2 cup of oil. And you can use any kind of oil you feel comfortable with. I don't think I would use coconut oil, but I'm using a blend and it works really, really well, so I'm sticking with it. Okay, and go ahead and pour your yeast and water and everything right into that bowl. Clean up your mess and let's get working. Okay, now that I've kneaded the dough about 5, 6, 7 minutes, you want to go ahead and push. When you feel like it's coming together, you've got a nice elastic dough. When you push in on it, it comes back. That means the gluten in the dough has been activated, and we're gonna get the beautiful strands. Oh, I can't wait, this is so good. All right, I feel like this is ready to go. It's nice and smooth. I'm gonna get a bowl ready. We're gonna put this in a bowl, cover it. Now I cover it with saran wrap and I put it in a warm oven. Brad and Krista, you can go watch their video. They cover it with a damp tea towel and put it in a warm spot. You want this to double in size. Okay, so it's been about maybe 45 minutes and it's doubled in size. Check that out. I've cleaned up my mess, but I'm getting ready to do round 2. So I'm gonna get this one in the freezer though, so I know how much space I have. Because if I have to, the girls need theirs in their pan. I'm gonna do one where I take the rolls, freeze them in the pan, then take them out. And I can use 4, I can use all of them. So that is a thought. But I think I want theirs in the pan. Then all they have to do is pull this out, let it rise, and cook it. No extra dishes. So we're gonna let this dough come down. And sprinkle a little flour. Go ahead and make another mess if you'd like. Ooh. And when you're pulling the dough away from the bowl, you can see the gluten strands. So I'm gonna put a little flour on the surface. But look at what I hope you can see what I'm talking about. When you pull this away, it's that stringy surface. And look at that. That's what you want. That's money right there. See that? Oh my gosh. Money. Oh yeah. This is a good batch of dough. And hopefully I just didn't stick it all over the counter, but I don't think I did. You want it pretty soft. I found it's got to be on the softer side because it makes for fluffier rolls. I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit of a knead. And till I get it back and deflated and into that smooth, well, it's almost already there, elastic dough. Nothing sticking. And if you watch Krista knead dough, that woman's amazing. I'm used to my KitchenAid doing it, and I kneaded dough for my whole life. And now I'm out of practice. But, okay, get it to where you feel like you've got all the air pockets pretty much out. And there was one. There's one. And take your bench knife and go ahead and cut it. And we're going to cut this into pieces that we can make nice. I want this to make 2 dozen rolls. Okay, now I've got 1 pan filled. I'm gonna go ahead and cover this with aluminum foil. I have more than half my dough left. So it's gonna make more than 2 dozen rolls, which is great. I'm gonna go ahead and freeze some of these by themselves in a different pan so they're not touching. But for right now, let's get this covered and in the freezer. And these are gonna double in size when they take them out to thaw them and let them rise on their own. So they'll be nice, big. Okay, so that recipe made enough, well, 2 dozen are in the freezer, covered with foil, and there was enough for 4 rolls. And I was gonna freeze these, but we're having a pot roast tonight, and These rolls are my husband's favorite. So I'm gonna put these, and you could do this as well, in the refrigerator until I'm ready to cook them. You can put these in up to a day ahead of time. So if you do a lot of your prep the day before, put your rolls in the refrigerator, bring them out about an hour, hour and a half before you want to bake them off, up to 2 hours, to let them go ahead and come to room temperature and then rise. And then you bake them at 350 for 20 minutes, 25 minutes until they're golden brown, and oh my goodness, they're irresistible. So go tell Brad and Krista that you're making these for Thanksgiving because they are holiday worthy. All right, I'm gonna clean up this mess, and the bench scraper does a beautiful job. And get ready for round 2. Okay guys, I think I'm jinxed when it comes to this, trying to get a taste test. This is the last roll, and I'm telling you, I had to say, do not eat that. And my husband already pulled it apart. But this is what kind of texture you get. It's wonderful. It's got that pillowy, sweet, slightly sweet, not over. And the recipe makes huge, 24 huge rolls. It's just wonderful, and I can't blame the girls at work. The outside is still soft. They're just absolutely amazing. And I have another recipe coming up. I'm gonna video today using this same recipe, and I'm gonna make kolaches. If you guys aren't sure what a kolache is, I guess they're pretty well known in Texas, so all you Texans out there, let us know. But I'm gonna make some for the guys to take on when they go hunting, because they rarely get to eat anything, and I think it'd be nice to have a little handheld sandwich, if you will. So if you like this, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. This is take 2 on this ending, and share this on your Facebook page. And guys, if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. Go down in the About section below and check the links that I've left for you. You can do some shopping on Amazon if you like, and it really helps our channel out. So I can't wait to see you next time for another delicious recipe. And be sure and go over to Brad and Krista. They're gonna be in the iCard above. Go over there and say hi, tell them I sent you. And go check out, they've got tons of really good bread recipes. This is just one of them. All right guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.